Hey everyone, good morning. I'm Alex from the professional services team at Aurora. Welcome to our print security webinar. Today we're going to dive into the benefits of one of our top products. So why go with Aurora? Well, being part of the Aurora professional services team means that we offer a comprehensive solution portfolio. We aim to find the most cost-effective and top-tier options for our clients. We test, compare and recommend the best solutions that fit each client's unique needs perfectly. Our head of marketing, Bree, is also here, so if you have any questions along the way, please drop them into the chat box and we'll try and answer as many as we can at the end. So the solution we're talking about today is a cloud-based SaaS solution called Printix. So we'll talk about some of the benefits quickly, run through the actual solution itself, and then talk about some of the unique features. So with this solution, modern and flexible printing solution is a state-of-the-art cloud-based secure printing solution tailored to today's dynamic workplaces. Unlike traditional on-premise printing infrastructures, Printix harnesses the power of cloud security to deliver unmatched flexibility. Easily adapt your printing setup as your organization grows or changes, seamlessly scale up or down without the need for significant hardware investment or hard to manage infrastructure. Understand how integrating our solution with cloud services transforms your printing capabilities, making them location independent. Print from anywhere at any time on any device, perfect for remote or hybrid work models. You can enjoy automatic updates and maintenance, ensuring access to the latest features without manual IT intervention. Discover how this solution's scalability is an absolute game changer for growing and evolving organizations. You can effortlessly add or remove users, devices as your organization changes. There's no need now for additional on-prem service or complex network configurations. You can just scale your printing with absolute ease. The solution also enhances the user experience by combining flexibility and scalability with user-friendly design. Eliminate compatibility issues and network resource constraints, enabling employees to print securely and with ease. They can benefit from intuitive interface that reduces troubleshooting time and increases productivity. So we'll quickly fly through the solution, how it actually looks. So we've got a brief demonstration how the actual web client looks. So obviously it's a cloud solution, so there's no client that needs to be installed to be able to administer the solution. It's just cloud-based. So we'll show you that, we'll send a print job through, and then we'll show you from the actual device itself how that would actually be released at the time. So you can see the first page that we're on here is the dashboard. So this is the main kind of screen within Printix where it gives you some print activity, gives you a both basic information overview of how much you save, black and white percentage, color percentage, and the business print activity. So then we go over to the usual authentication options. We can go through, we've got various such as Google, One Login, AD. Once we're here, we can see that's a self-registration option as well. You can self-registrate via email. As we move on to our printers, and we'll pick the Ricoh IM350 out of the list. You can see it in the drop-down menu where we pick that, we can see the network devices that it's attached to, and then we see the list of print queues. Queues have the ability to print to this machine. So when we see there's a direct print queue using a native print driver, so if we click here, you'll see it's a native print driver, and rather than just using a generic print driver, so we can really have this customized specifically to one device, which is great. Here now we can open up a print job. So these are a couple of queues that we've got, and you can see that the way they are on the actual machine itself, they look like they've just been pushed out via group policy or Intune. So it's, the experience from a user perspective is exactly the same. So from here now, we move over to the screen of the device. So on this, we can still use any authentication method. We're using ID code on this, but you can use cards or key fob or any of that type of stuff as well. Once we log in, we'll head to the main screen and we'll see two options. So we've got capture and print. So if we focus on the print one for the minute. Once that's loaded up, we'll see a list of the print jobs that we've actually sent to this machine. So on this, we can, once we highlight, we can select delete or print. We can highlight multiple jobs at once and then just delete, and that means they're purged from the system. We can also just select jobs on their own and print them out. Once we've done that, the job is then pulled over to the machine and then it's then printed. So the second part of this is the capture button, which controls the scanning portion. From here, you can scan to most scan repositories such as Dropbox and OneDrive. You can also scan to email. So we'll select that option once it loads up out of the list. There we go. And from here as well, we get some options to change the DPI, color and mono and a few others. Once we press start, we will then receive an email from the device, and it will have an attachment as a PDF. So now we've seen the solution. What we'll do is we'll talk about some of the challenges that we find with some of our clients using legacy infrastructure. So you might be able to recognize some of the issues outlined on this slide. So we'll run through each one separately. So the first one we're going to talk about is the server burden. So traditional print servers need a big upfront investment and ongoing maintenance. Printix is cloud-based, so you can ditch expensive print servers and save money from the off. It's automatically updated. By keeping on-premise servers updated is a hassle, and it needs IT resource. This solution handles updates automatically in the cloud, easing the load on the IT team. And of course, you all know by now that the server 2012 R2 is no longer supported. Upgrading is costly and time consuming. With our solution, you don't need to worry about server versions or upgrades. A Circle report from 2023 says each print server costs about £1,900 to set up and £1,500 annually to run. Switching to this solution would cut these costs, making it a more affordable option. The bottom line, Printix reduces the financial and operation hassles of traditional print management. So the next one we're going to focus on is IT help desk. So first thing is Printix automates routine printing tasks and manages printer settings, slashing the manual work needed to troubleshoot issues. With cloud-based print management, Printix makes printing simpler, reducing complexity that causes help desk tickets. It keeps printer drivers up to date and properly configured, cutting down on printing problems. It also handles print queues and drivers from the cloud. With automatic updates and self-healing features, this means fewer interruptions for users and less help desk tickets to deal with. By integrating with Office 365 and Azure AD, Printix offers single sign-on, which means they have access to everything by one card or PIN number. This streamlines the user experience significantly. Printix provides analytics and reporting tools to identify common issues. IT teams can then tackle root causes through targeted training or system improvements, reducing repetitive tickets. Our solution offers centralized administration through the cloud-based dashboard that you've already seen. IT administrators can manage all print services, monitor activity, and enforce policies across the organization. So this, of course, leads to faster issue resolution. So one of the things that's incredibly high on most businesses' agenda now is sustainability. So we can talk a little bit about how this solution can help achieve your sustainability goals as a business. The first one is to eliminate print server consumption by moving to a cloud-based solution. We say goodbye to on-prem servers. This slashes our energy usage and costs, not to mention reducing our carbon footprint. It's a big win for sustainability in your business. Printix also gives us great analytics and reporting tools to track our print usage in real time. We can see who's printing what and how much, spotting inefficiencies and areas to cut down on unnecessary printing. With this data, we can make smart decisions to optimize our printing practices and set sustainability targets. Printix features helps us cut down on paper waste. We can encourage double-sided printing, limit colour printing to essentials, and set printing quotas. Plus, its user education tools promote responsible printing behaviour. Together, these measures significantly reduce paper use and support our sustainability goals. With this solution, we can manage all of our printers centrally, meaning we can streamline our printer fleet. This consolidation boosts printer efficiency, cuts maintenance needs, and reduces our overall environmental impact. It's all about using our resources wisely and making our print services more efficient. The solution also aligns perfectly with market trends towards sustainability. It ticks all the boxes for eco-conscious solutions while delivering cost-effective benefits. It can also help you achieve any sustainability ISO accreditations you may be aiming towards. So the next one is security and compliance, and a few of the bits we would like to speak to around this. So firstly, why would a company wish to have either of these accreditations, so either Cyber Essentials Plus or ISO 27001? Well, it's kind of simple. In today's digital world, where cyber threats lurk around every corner, having Cyber Essentials Plus and ISO 27001 is peace of mind, knowing that you've got the best security measures in place to keep your company safe from harm. With our solution, we're not just managing print, we're ensuring that your company's digital security is capable of withstanding modern cybersecurity challenges. It's all about fostering trust and confidence in your organization's ability to protect sensitive information and maintain operational resilience. So how does it help? Our solution gives us detailed logs and reports so we know who's printing what, when and where. We stay compliant with Cyber Essentials Plus and ISO 27001 standards thanks to the solution secure cloud infrastructure. Our solution handles updates automatically from cloud, keeping us secure without any hassle. And our print jobs and data are safe with Printix advanced encryption, both in transit and at rest. And that's it from the actual presentation. So thank you all. Is there any questions?
So we've had one question come through. Does Printix allow you to print from devices such as mobiles and iPads?
Yes, absolutely. So you have an option within Printix where you can download an app. Once you've got that app downloading onto like an iOS device or something like that, for instance, you can print exactly the same as you could from your desktop, where you literally just browse to the print queue. You select it when you print your job. So if it's a PDF on your phone, for instance, and then when you authenticate on the device, you see your list of print jobs. You'll be able to select it and just release it directly from there. So yeah, the functionality is exactly the same from the web portal, whether it be from the queue directly from the device or from the iOS app. It's really the same experience from a user perspective. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us today. And if you have any further questions or would like to discuss the solution any further, please reach out to us over at professionalservices@aurora.co.uk. And thank you very much for your time today.